This is called standard text. But I'll share with you some very typical examples, even though I've shared with all of you what I've experienced since I was a little boy. But I'll give you an example. When I'm in the proximity of another biofield, then I'm experiencing what they're experiencing by what they're emitting, off gassing, right? By what they consume, by what they breathe, what they inhale, right? What they absorb, what they inject, right? All the pathways. Those are called pathways, which are receptors, which is the input. So whatever they're inputting into their system that is harming their cells, then that means when they off-gas that, that's going to harm others because they're going to emit it through their biofield, which is their consciousness field. That's why there's a quarantine in effect, right? Because it means that if you're harming yourself, you're harming others because they're not aware of what they're held captive to. That is. That's the deadlight machine. Okay, so for example, when I'm a child, it's easy to expose, right? What people are doing to themselves, which is harming their cells, which is harming other cells. And that creates what? Reversal spin, which means you're compressing your ions to implode. That's why we have time to do what? Recode the original template, the core template, right? The first temple, the first spirit. Eternal spirit of fire, which is what heals us, which is what purifies us. So, for example, Jason, who's the property owner, right? I'm very aware of everything that he does that's doing harm to himself. Okay, so what is my responsibility? If I expose that to him, now he becomes aware of it, how that results in the AI and the reversal span over and over and over and over and over again. Now we can't get rid of what he's aware of by now knowing what he's held captive to. That's what they're afraid of. That's why they're scared. But to be scared of somebody who's running eternal, absolute, pure love, which is pure light, which is pure fire, is living in a lie. Because they realize that we're not exposing it in order to hurt you. We're exposing it in order to help you. Because we're aware of what you're aware of. And what we're aware of is what you're doing to yourself, which is to harm yourselves, which is harming other cells. So that's why I have to be very careful on what I expose and how I communicate that in a way in which they don't go, get out of here, right? Now they have to live with that recording by becoming aware of what we're aware of that they recorded in their cellular memory and how that results in reversal spin, right? So this is why I have a navigation, right? Geometric, mathematical, divine right order. Divine right mathematical order, divine right balance, right, of how I communicate with the property owner. See, of everything I become aware of that he's doing. So it's just like when I was at Rockwell, right? I'm exposing all the crimes, all the harm that's being done to living cells, right? Oh, but don't you realize the paycheck that you're getting, the money that you got, the visual display of the numbers, held captive by the numbers in the visual display, which is the mathematical display, which is a fallen system, which is universe killer mathematics. Exposing the mathematics that the reversal span is bending light into a vacuum. The phantom doesn't exist without us. So yeah, it's the nature, right? The nature of the spiral, which is perverted and dead light. No feelings. No feelings. It cannot translate eternal love as a feeling. I know, because it's dead. Have a beautiful day.